Hey guys, Values here, and I am making a fight caves guide. I noticed the fight caves really haven't been working. Everybody's noticed that you haven't really been able to come in here, fuck up Jad, get a cape, and get out. Because the Jad, he had this weird glitch where he was turning invisible. So it was nearly impossible to actually kill him, because you can never know what prayers he was using. Now that the fight caves are hopefully fixed, I am making a guide to show you what best to do in order to get your very own fire cape without having to vote for it or buy auths for it. So basically, fight caves is 31 waves because you start at wave 32, and there's 63 waves. The 63rd wave being Jad, and the monsters get progressively more difficult. 32, you get a Ketzek, which is level 360. Next wave, you get a Ketzek and a TizTok-Jad, which is level, I think, 12 or 22 or something like that. So it basically, every single wave has a higher leveled monster or another monster. And at wave 62, you'll be fighting the hardest wave other than Jad, which is 2 Ketzeks, which are both level 360 and both use magic prayer. When you first start the fight caves, you want to turn on your magic prayer and whatever other prayers you're going to use, because these guys can hit 60s with magic, which, if you don't have prayers, you're pretty much going to get curb stomped. So when you're fighting in the fight caves, always keep your mage protect on. And since, I'm sure many of you have tried to get a fire cave in actual RuneScape, the Boot of Italy, the safe spot over here, does not work. Instead, you have to use the dragon head, and actually you have to use a variance of this safe spot. You have to go down here, wait for the monsters to come to around here, and then run through them over to here. So then they will get stuck around here, and they can't attack you. This only works for the bigger monsters. It does not work for the 45s or the level 22s. So your pretty much only option is to kill those, run through, and then kill the remaining monsters. Now, this is the inventory I use. I use 2 ranging potions, which I only have 1 dose left, which I'm saving for Jad. 12 Sarah Almond Brews, and then 16 Super Restores. I actually don't know if I'm even going to be able to get to Jad because I only brought 300 Dragon Bolts E, and I might not have brought enough. So we're going to have to see. We're going to have to find out, and hopefully I brought enough. Hopefully I'll be able to get there, but if not, then I'll go kill the one in the wilderness and show you his fight styles. So it won't be a complete loss, but here's hoping that I can actually get there. But these guys, the Yit Mejkat, they're level 180. They use melee. They're the second highest level monster in the fight caves, and they do a decent amount of damage. Now, if you want to be able to pray against them, what you have to do is you have to hope that they spawn. If they spawn anywhere to the west of the caves, well, northwest, around say let's just say this region over here, then they will get stuck right here, and you can melee protect on them, because by then the 360 will be dead, and you'll save yourself probably a couple of restores at the end, or brews at the end, which is always good for Jad. The Jad uses 3 attack styles, but if you're using range, he'll only ever use 2 of them. He uses ranged and mage, and as well as melee. If you're meleeing him, he will use melee as well, and his melee has the ability to hit 99, so he can one-hit you. It has happened before. It has happened to me. It sucks. I mean, in fact, it sucked even harder because I think he only had like 50 HP left, and then he nailed me. So you never want to let your guard down with Jad. I've had him use literally a different prayer every single attack through the entire fight caves, or through the entire fight, which was a bitch and a half to deal with. However, his attacks are really obvious and really easy to counter. You'll always know which ones he's going to use if you learn the movements. Now, for range protect right here, when he gets up on his hind 2 legs and smashes his front legs down, that means he's going to be using ranged. Now, when he bows his head, he'll use magic. You have about 1.5 seconds or 2 seconds, somewhere in between there, to switch prayers, and if you don't, the attack will hit you, and it will usually do massive damage. I've never really had Jad hit like a 5 on me or anything. If he's gonna hit me, it's usually gonna be like a 60 or a 70, and it's always gonna fuck you up. Now, one of the key aspects if you're fighting Jad, in RuneScape he is so hard because he spawns healers, and when he's at half HP, they will spawn and heal him back to nearly full HP, and you need to get them aggressive to you, lure them behind Jad, and make sure that they can't fully heal him in the time it takes for you to kill him. Now, on this server, I might be wrong. I don't know. I've never fought Jad on this server. I fought him on many other servers, and I usually don't ever fail. I know what I'm doing, but I don't think he spawns healers on this server, which is a good thing, because healers make it very, very difficult. I can't believe that level 22 just hit me. That was pathetic. Anyway, basically all you have to do is worry about prayer switching. If he does hit you for a high hit, do not instantly go to your inventory and start panic healing, hoping that it's going to save your life. Chances are it won't. Don't do it. Instead, wait until he uses ranged or something, and then if you see him going to use range again, quickly press F1 to go back into your inventory, eat one food, and then go back to your prayers. I don't know, there's no hotkey for prayers on this server, so basically what I do is F1, eat, click, and then hover my mouse right here. If you're fast enough with it, you can, while he's still doing the attack animation, you can go back, eat, and then come back. Do that until he's about full HP. If you fail, you know, everyone's human, everyone makes mistakes, it's going to happen. You're not going to instantly come in here and fuck Jad. I mean, everyone's going to die, everyone's going to fail at some point. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video and wait till I'm on wave 62 with the 2 360s, and then I will resume the video and resume this commentary. Thank you for watching. I know I'm not at the Jad yet, but I just realized there's actually a glitch in the fight caves that I mean, it is abusable. I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but I'm going to show it in hopes that somebody, a staff member, looks at this and then forwards it to Pim. If, you know, I can demonstrate to them how it works, so I'm not going to put it in the video so people can't easily get a cape. But you can make monsters unaggressive in here until you attack them. I'm not going to explain how it's done, but as you saw, that Ketzek was just completely unaggressive towards me. And that could be easily abused. Anyway, I'm going to go back to pause the video. Just thought that I should put that in there just so somebody can see it and hopefully it can get fixed. But I'm about 3 waves away from the Jad. I haven't actually really used anything, so this should be a relatively easy attempt. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. If not, then oh well. I tried. I'm going to repause the video now. Next wave is going to be 2 90s, a 180 to 360, then it's going to be 2 180s, a 360, and it's going to be 2 360s. So I'll probably resume the video in about 5-10 minutes. Be right back. FYI, 2 waves away from the Jad, resumed it. This is not the inventory you should use. I don't know what I was thinking. I forgot that legends don't lose prayer, so I brought all these restores, and I really didn't need them. I should have brought like 18 or so Sarah brews and then like 5 restores just to negate the stat drain, but whatever. I mean, I made it. Just don't do what I did and bring gear or bring items you really don't need to. Anyway, actually I think I can just keep the video rolling from here. 2 waves away, shouldn't be too hard. If I do fail, don't fucking like rag on me for it. I am human. I do make mistakes. It is 4 in the morning. I'm relatively tired. It happens, but at least I'll give people like concise information that they can use. I said a 46. Wow, that they can use against the Jad, and hopefully it'll help at least someone get a cape. I'm hoping it will. If it doesn't, then I guess sucks to suck for me. I mean, if it really does fail, if I do die, I'll tag on a Jad kill in the wilderness at the end of it, just so you guys can, you know, so you can see that what happens when you do kill it. I mean, when you kill it on here, you get a fire cape, you don't have enough room in your inventory, it goes directly into your bank. Speaking of, I should drop these vials because I don't want it to go into my bank. I want it to be in my inventory so you guys can see the awesomeness. But, you know, I'm not expecting myself to just roll up in here and just murder the Jad. It doesn't happen like that. So I'm not going to be too upset if I fail. It got me some good ranged experience, only 150k away from 98, which is pretty nice. I don't mind that. especially because I do need to get 99 eventually. So, anyway, while I'm actually waiting for the rest of this wave, I'm gonna explain something. Well, you know what? No, I'll make a new vid for that. Sorry, it'll come next. I got a little ahead of myself. I probably shouldn't do that in a vid that's made for a guide. Next wave is gonna be the 2 360s, and as soon as I kill the first 360, I'm gonna brew, then restore to get my defense up, and then I'll use the ranging potion to get my ranged up, so I can deal with the Jad easier. I mean, I'm not expecting them to be too hard, especially because for some reason, if you have a chaotic crossbow on this server, you're gonna be killing stuff really easily. So next time I'll do it with full void. See how that works. Shouldn't be too bad. I should do pretty good. Though, if you guys wanna see something interesting, if I can do this, if I can ever like max out my extreme or something like that, I will do full Jad with like a fun weapon like flowers or something, because I had done it before. It's not hard. You just have to get good strength bonus gear, and in between every attack of yours or attack of his, keep melee protect on, and then use switch to whatever prayer you need. So I'm at the 360s right now, all out to kill. Well, I'm trying to kill this one, though I'm not hitting, which is weird. There we go. I hit like a 15. Oh, 18. All right, bad math. That was like a 20. Okay, wow, 43. Shit. I'm doing good on this one. Okay, so after this one's dead, gotta brew, then restore, then ranging potion. So I'm expecting it to die like any second. Come on. Come on. Chaotic crossbow, you're failing me right now. I don't like that. There we go. Now he's dead. Okay, and now this last one. I'm gonna laugh when the Jad just rolls on out and one hits me somehow. That'd be fantastic. That would definitely make my day and make this video kind of funny. Okay. One of the best advice I could ever give to anybody if they're going after Jad is do not panic. Do not ever panic. He's not incredibly hard. Honestly, if you can get good at prayer switching, then you'll destroy him every time. The most difficult part about him isn't even the prayer switching, because his movements are so obvious. Now, when this guy's dead, what I want to do is pray ranged, because that's usually what the Jad begins with, is ranged. Let's see, where you at? There you go. Oh my god, that was mage. Fuck you. That's mage again. Alright. Just range. Range. Mage. See, prayer switches aren't all that difficult, though I would like to know why I'm not hitting them at all. There's range. There's mage. Oh, I almost just clicked. That would have gotten me killed. You never want to panic switch. Go with your instincts usually. Usually they'll be right. So Jad's at about half HP right now. Shouldn't take me too much longer to kill him. Hopefully only a couple minutes at most. Keep on going with the range. I can definitely do that. Thank you. Alright, he's about half health. A little less than half now. Alright, keep on going with that range. I'm loving it. This is looking out to be a really easy Jad. Cool. I'm gonna laugh if I like fucking lag and wind up getting raped through the lag. That'd actually really suck. Alright, there's mage. Alright, that was a dirty switch. That took a little too long. Alright, he's about dead. So alright, keep using mage now. Nice. As you can see, he's really not all that hard. I didn't heal. I didn't really need to. If you can get your prayer switches down, then he's relatively easy. That wasn't good. Okay, never mind. I made it. All right, Jad dead. There we go. Alright, 8k toggle and the fire cape. Alright. Now, as I said, you know, you never really want to panic. Go back into your, if he hits you high, don't panic and go back into your inventory and instantly heal, because chances are that's going to get you killed, which then you're not going to get the what you just spent nearly an hour getting. Okay, here is the stats for the fire cape. Not enough inventory space. Alright, drop you, and toggle's worthless, so get rid of those. Pretty sure. Alright, there we go. These are the stats for it. +1 to all attack bonuses, +11 to all defense bonuses, +4 strength, and +2 prayer. So there we go. That was the Jad, and that was me getting a fire cape. If anybody ever anybody ever needs any help, you know, some advice, some tips, what inventory to use, what items, or basically just wants me to, you know, run them through a Jad really quick, like talk to them while they're doing it, I'm always open. I'm always willing to help people, especially if it's something that they really want and they need the help. I'm always here to help anyone. I'm pretty much on this game most of the day. I'm out of school, currently looking for a job, don't have one at the moment. So while my girl's in school, I'm just sitting at home playing this and drinking Mountain Dew. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I managed to help at least somebody get a cape. If you do get a cape from this, please leave a shout out in the comment section, and I will congratulate you doingly. And hell, on this thread that I post in the in-game forums, I'll even make a list of people that have achieved a fire cape through this guide. Thank you very much for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe.